Hi everybody, welcome to our Crows Call Tarot. This is Melody. This video is for the star sign of Aries for the month of June. Alright, so we got a bunch of planets in retrograde. Um, and then in the month of June, we're gonna have a couple of more planets join the ones that are already in retrograde. I do know for sure one of them is Venus. However, I'm not exactly sure what the rest of them are, and I'm not going to give you false information. So, we also are entering into eclipse season, where we have on June 5th the full moon in Sagittarius, um, lunar eclipse, and then June 21st we have the new moon in Cancer Leo cusp solar eclipse. All right, so that's just a little bit about the energies that's going on in the month of June. So let's go ahead and start off with the messenger oracle and see, Aries, what's your overall energy look like? Time to ground. Number 45, which adds up to a 9. So it's time to ground your energy, Aries. um I would say go outside, sit underneath a tree, imagine your soul star, your earth star chakra, your root chakra, your sacral chakra, clean up to your soul star chakra. Imagine roots growing into Mother Gaia with the earth star and the root chakra. So Spirit is telling you, Aries, it's time to ground in the month of June. We all experience moments in our lives when we feel confused, unfocused, and surrounded by chaos and turmoil. These moments are often unavoidable as they are lessons. These moments can impart, but how you respond to them is a choice only you can make. Take a deep breath and a moment to pause and reconnect with Gaia and nature. Seek the silence of the void within whilst your spirit spirals downward to anchor itself like an ancient tree root in the cleansing embrace of the earth beneath you. Alright, so that is your overall energy. Spirit's telling you you need to ground your energy. Alright, so let's check out what's going on a spiritual level for you, Aries. Aries. So, Spirit of Lightning, power, strength, and expression. So, what I feel is Spirit is telling you you need to ground your energy. That's where your power and your strength is going to come from. It's like I really feel like this major energy of like it's a repowering of your energy. I also feel like Aries, you may even have a power lying within you where you can manipulate the weather, if that makes any sense. I don't know. That's just what I'm getting. For maybe select few of you out there, maybe you are that gifted. All right, so we have Spirit of the Black Rose, revenge, despair, and tragic romance. Spirit of the Dummy, weak, follower, and clueless. And Spirit of the Giraffe, perception, foresight, and advantage. Alright. So, what I feel Spirit is telling you is I feel like there's a strong essence of needing to ground your energy because I feel like you're in some dark energy. You feel weak. You feel like you're in despair. You feel powerless. All right. And Spirit is telling you ground your energy. That's where your power is going to come from to be able to see something from some sort of a higher perspective. Okay. So now we're going to use the tarot cards. This is a Rider Waite version. and we are going to shuffle them up, cut them, and do a Celtic cross spread. And we're going to use the Witch's Tarot to clarify. We're going to do the same thing for Aries. All right, so this is the Witch's Tarot. For Aries. All right, so the underlining energy, we got the Knight of Pentacles and the Emperor. All right, so the Emperor is first thing I'm looking at is look at the Emperor on this card. He is still in his suit of armor. The only thing he doesn't have on is the head part, and that's because he's looking out across the grass and watching his perhaps his kids or his family. Um, Looks like they're fishing or swimming or something. All right, so here is a Knight of Pentacles all suited up. All right, so I just feel like the underlining energy is usually the Emperor is somebody who gets up and takes action, somebody who makes a stand, somebody who um, is good at taking responsibility for their part in some sort of a situation. All right. But I just see in this case, there's a bit of a stuck energy with the Knight of Pentacles there. Okay. Um, so let's go ahead and put that there and get some more information. All right. So let's start off with the Rider-Waite Tarot. So Aries, where's your current situation? Eight of Pentacles. So I kind of feel like you are working hard at something. What's crossing you? The Five of Swords. So I kind of feel like somebody is, I kind of feel like they're talking smack on you. They're talking about you. I kind of feel like they may be saying some mean things to you. Um, maybe have said some mean things to you, and that's why you got the Black Rose here, a tragic romance. I kind of feel like it could have been a third party situation and you were clueless about it. You had no clue. And I kind of feel like maybe you had to learn some sort of a lesson with that. What is a root or the foundation of your current situation? Yeah, the Six of Swords. So I feel like you need to recognize something. You needed to recognize something that so that you can move forward and achieve whatever knowledge or lesson that is being gained from the Eight of Pentacles. What are you leaving May with and going into June? Lovers. So I feel like you're leaving May I feel like you have maybe a head over heart decision you needed to make. You maybe need some sort of you have some sort of a decision you need to make. I also see the Lovers. It's a card of Gemini, and in on May 22nd we had the new moon in Gemini. So kind of feel like that's what this is representative of, the new moon in Gemini energy. That new moon is causing you to I kind of feel like that's why Spirit wants you to ground yourself. That new moon in Gemini energy maybe, brought up some of this despair, some of this spirit of the dummy energy. But at the same time, it also gave you an advantage to use this moon's energy as power and strength as well to be able to move you forward with the two sixes. All right, so let's go ahead and see what you're thinking about. Page of Wands. So I kind of feel like you're thinking about um, I kind of feel like you're thinking about some sort of a spark, some sort of an idea. I kind of feel like you are some sort of an idea is being sparked within your head, and you're going to achieve, you're going to be successful if you follow that spark. What is coming towards you with Two of Pentacles? I kind of feel like you got a couple of ideas that you're tossing around in your head. You're back and forth with a couple of different ideas in your head, Aries. How are you viewing yourself? The Knight of Wands. So you're viewing yourself as moving on to the next adventure. That's what I feel. Outside influences, King of Wands. So I kind of feel like the full moon in Sagittarius that's on June 5th is going to play a part in this power, this strength. And I feel like Spirit is telling you, you need to ground your energy. Because the new moon in Gemini, I kind of feel like kicked off something within your soul. I feel like it kicked it off when it comes to perhaps a partnership. Past partnerships is what I feel. The new moon in Gemini illuminated some stuff with past partnerships and why they didn't work. The full moon that's coming in the star sign of Sagittarius with the King of Wands there is going to give you that power and that strength to see some sort of a partnership or something within your life from a higher perspective. Hopes and fears, the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man is that energy of things on pause. Things are on pause until you see something from a different perspective. I kind of feel like Aries, you could be hoping for some sort of enlightenment, but I feel like you're fearing that it's like this pause has taken too long. Outcome, the Strength card of Leo. So I feel like the Strength card's coming out to let you know, Aries, you've got the inner strength. You've got the strength. You've got the power. Two cards of strength. Look at this. Strength. The outcome, the strength. So I feel Spirit is telling you, you've got the strength to move forward. You've got the strength to move forward. Take responsibility for your part in any sort of situation. You got the strength and the power to express yourself on a positive energy. All you have to do is ground yourself. Grounding yourself will help to let go of any negative, dark energy when it comes to past romance that you may have been, I kind of felt like tore you down, made you feel weak. And now the full moon in Sagittarius is going to give you that power and strength to see something from a higher perspective, hence the Hanged Man. So let's go ahead and clarify. We're going to start off with the Eight of Pentacles in your current situation, Aries. So the Eight of Pentacles, let's clarify that. Yeah, the Magician. It's like you've worked really, really hard at earning this tool. You've worked really hard at trying to manifest something into your reality. You worked really hard. You put the time in. You've learned your lessons. You've earned your tools, Aries. What is challenging you? The Five of Swords. So let's go ahead and clarify that. Seven of Cups. Yeah. The words that were spoken, the things that were tossed back and forth between you and a couple of other people, um, things that were said to you, things that hurt you, that other people said to you, perhaps even your other person, has kept you stuck in some sort of an illusion. I kind of feel like they told you you were just an option, and that hurt you. That hurt you. So I kind of feel like you had to go through some sort of a hard lesson. And I feel like it was a lot of work to overcome this lesson. But that's okay because you know what you did? You earned that tool. You earned that tool within yourself to be more confident. All right. So the root or foundation of the current situation, the Six of Wands, and we have the Ten of Wands. So the root or the foundation of your current situation is you're recognizing this heavy energy. You're recognizing the heavy energy from things that people said to you that's got you stuck in some sort of a fantasy world. The Lovers, you're leaving May and coming into June with, which happens to be Gemini season, by the way, the 6th month. The Eight of Pentacles. Yep. So you got a double Eight of Pentacles here. So again, working real hard at trying to, um, like I feel like it's taken you a lot of hard work. I also feel like there was a lesson involved in this partnership. Hence, the lesson earned you that tool. So there was a lesson that you needed to learn within this partnership, and that's why that's what you're recognizing. You're recognizing why you carried this heavy energy. You're recognizing um, all the work that it's going to take to make this partnership work as well. But I kind of feel like you're also um, recognizing the lessons from this past romances, past tragic romances that made you weak, that made you clueless. All right. Page of Wands. What are you thinking about? Page of Wands. Let's clarify that. The Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. You're like, all right, I got this spark of inspiration. I may want to create something new. I kind of feel like there's a couple of things, ideas that you are going back and forth with when it comes to maybe a job that you want to uh, not start but open up for yourself, like open up your own business. I kind of feel like there's a couple of ideas floating around in your head when it comes to how to make money, when it comes to um, being self-employed. But this is also being confident enough to bring this idea into reality, shining that light into the world. I do feel the essence of Aries of it's like you got this spark within your a thought or an idea of how to build your own business. So, what's coming towards you with the Two of Pentacles, Aries, in the month of June? Yeah, Page of Swords. See, there it is. It's like you definitely, I feel like there's that back and forth energy. You definitely got a couple of different ideas about a business that you want to start, a business that you're opening. And I kind of feel like you may be a little bit back and forth about whether or not you're going to succeed. And I feel Spirit saying, yes, you will succeed. All right. You got the power, you got the strength to build this um, job, okay, from the ground up. You got the soul's power as well. All you have to do is ground your energy. I kind of feel like that's what you need to do to gain the enlightenment over what your next step should be, is what I feel. So, Knight of Wands, how are you seeing yourself, Aries? The Knight of Wands, the Ten of Swords. Yeah. You are seeing yourself putting an ending to not being able to plant roots. putting an ending to unfinished adventures. Like it's like you, like I said, you got a couple of different ideas floating around in your head. All right, and you're putting an ending to um, not rooting them ideas into your reality. That's why you got this ground your energy. All right. Outside influences, the King of Wands, King of Swords. Yep. So the King of Wands and the King of Swords. So this is air energy and fire energy. So I do feel, Aries, this is you. This is your energy. Outside influences, you could have somebody else around you, Aries, that wants to come in and help you, is what I feel. That's what I kind of want to I want to say, because you're being recognized. You're being recognized for this new business. I feel that you are definitely going to be recognized for who you are. All right. Um, you're going to be recognized for being this masculine who can stand up and take responsibility, who can take leadership of their life, who can build that strong foundation and have that nice firm structure. All right. So that's what I feel. I kind of feel like, the fiery full moon in Sagittarius is going to bring some sort of truth or awareness to you, is what I feel. Hopes and fears, the Hanged Man. It's like you're fearing that this, whatever idea, when it comes to being self-employed, is not going to get off the ground, is what I feel. Knight of Swords, yeah. So I kind of feel like once you get your enlightenment, Aries, once you see something from a higher perspective, I kind of feel like you're going to see how swift things move forward for you, from you. But I feel that you're definitely fearing. You're fearing that things will not move forward, that they're always going to be stuck, they're always going to be delayed. Um, okay, so the outcome of the situation, the Strength card, Six of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like the outcome of this situation is you are going to have the strength to balance out everything within your energy, to be able to give and take. You're going to be able to provide for your family, provide for your kids, provide for your nieces, your nephews, your grandkids. Um, you're going to be able to give them without worrying about how you're going to pay your bill. You know what I mean? You're going to be very balanced. You're going to have the strength to become balanced in this give and take energy. You got the strength. You do. I do feel too, you, Aries, are being guided by a guardian angel as well, helping you to bring about this new business, bring about the confidence to build this new business, to give you the perception, the enlightenment that you need with the ideas. I kind of feel like that's what you're doing right here with the Page of Wands. You got the ideas, you got the sparks within your soul about this business. You're observing. I kind of feel like you got a couple of different ideas you're tossing around, and you're observing both of these ideas in your headspace when it comes to, am I confident enough to go on my own and have my own business? Will I succeed? And Spirit is like, yes, you're going to have the strength and the power to succeed as long as you ground your energy and stay balanced, I feel is your messages. So now we're going to tap into some love messages.